Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and I am here talking about not talking about, but going to show you how I'm doing with my debt-free journey, how I budget, as well as my cash envelopes. So right here is just gonna be the first month that I actually started doing the cash envelopes. I've been on my debt-free journey for a little over a year now, but the cash envelope system I've never really thought about looking into until recently. So I decided that I'm going to start going in that direction and also start building sinking funds, because I've realized that things happen in life that you just don't, you're not prepared for. Also, just because I never really was properly, I wouldn't say properly taught about credit cards and debt and all that fun stuff, student loans, and I just went super crazy when I was younger. Not super crazy. I mean, I'm not as in debt as other people are, but I definitely have come a long way and have learned quite a bit, and every day I'm always learning. And so I just wanted to share my journey with you guys. So if you are interested in following me in my journey, make sure you hit the subscribe button, as well as hit the bell notification. That way you guys can get notified anytime I do my videos. So this is just kind of a breakout for October, and I get paid bi-weekly and it's a variable income. So I just try to budget off of just one simple number. That way it's always the same for me every month, and then all the extra stuff will just go into either sinking funds or they'll go into my savings. I also bank with Chime, and with Chime I get paid 2 days earlier, and then I have a couple of other banks that I have that also let me get paid on Friday. So it's kind of nice that I get paid twice a week on the pay weeks, just because it doesn't feel like it's I still have money that's coming through. That's just how I do it. You don't have to. And then on the days that I do get paid, I also pay bills those days as well. Then on my Fridays here, I do my budgets, which don't really change very much because my cash envelopes stay the same. But yeah, so if you guys want to see how I do my budgeting, keep on watching. So this is the bills that I have marked out for paying on this paycheck. I do have some of them covered just because of personal reasons. I didn't want to have, as I know I'm trying to share my debt journey or debt-free journey with you guys, but there are some personal reasons for why I am keeping these kind of in the dark. And I really hope that I'll be able to go more into depth about this with you in the future. I also, when I was writing this out, for some reason I thought it was 2008, so I don't have any whiteout, and I just kind of scrolled over and made it a white. So I apologize ahead of time, and I know my due dates aren't also in order just because I kind of forgot those ones and had to write them in. Some of them don't have a due date because, like my sitter, I pay her every week. And then this guy, I don't have one yet because I just started rolling over my subscriptions onto this card. So some of my cards I actually use, they're like cashback cards. So what I do is I put some of my bills on there, like my car insurance or my cell phone bill, or my monthly subscriptions like Netflix, my Apple Music, my Apple Storage. That way I earn cash back for things that I know will be the same every month. And then I do split that up. So some of them I do split up twice a month. But the ones that I do want to talk to you about is, like, for example, my lens crafters. That guy, like, I didn't have before, and I had to fit it in because I had these glasses that I bought from Walmart a little over a year ago, and I normally wear contacts, and then at night I wear glasses. So I wear them at night and then I fall asleep, and I guess over time it just like wore on the frame, and basically this part of it kept breaking off. Like what would happen is that this would come off from like the hinge, and I tried everything in my power to like make it work for as long as I could. I got super glue. I tried getting one of my coworkers to see if he could weld it together for me, so that I could just keep wearing them. And then finally, like this whole just metal piece broke off, and I just had to get a new pair of glasses. So that was something that I was not prepared for, but like I said, I found a way to make it work, and that's actually going to be paid off soon. And I did basically a no interest on it, so it's same as cash. It's just not at the time when I had to get it. And then here's my Xfinity, which is our internet. We don't have cable. We just have internet, so that's what that is. It might change next month because I just changed our plan and got rid of the basic cable because we had the bundle. The bundle was expiring and I didn't want to pay extra for it, so I canceled it. And then so our bill might be a little bit different next month. This Amex card, I don't know when that one's going to be due yet because I just switched over my Netflix subscriptions, my subscriptions to that card. So I'm just budgeting $19 for this one, but I might not pay that yet because like I said, it's what I just started doing that. And then this one is my student loan, and I'm so sad about it, but I'm hoping to, I mean, this is what we're about, right? The debt-free journey and getting this all paid off for. But let's just put it this way, in a nutshell, couldn't decide what I wanted to do. And I still, to this day, don't really know what I want to do yet with my life, but I am paying for it, and this is a constant reminder. So for those of you who are going to school, try not to do any student loans at all. If you're gonna go to school, fund it with cash if you can. Okay, so that's just kind of what I have laid out for my bills this month. Okay, and then I did mark off what I have already paid. I haven't paid these guys yet, but I will at some point. And like I said, this one, it hasn't really started a balance yet because it's barely starting to take my subscriptions over into it. So I can't pay that one yet. And then for my cash envelopes, I do budget $340 every paycheck. And then for groceries, we do $200, gas is $60, vape, because I stopped or quit smoking cigarettes. And I know a lot of people say vaping is just as bad, but honestly, I haven't touched a cigarette in over a year. So I do have a vape fund and then a household fund. And I do mine very simple for now. I just do 20s and some 5s, and I'm sure in the future it'll probably change. And when I do my sinking funds, like those guys will definitely be like a little bit different as far as denominations. There'll be more 5s and 1s and other bills. But these are the 4 that I do for each paycheck. I just try to keep it pretty simple because we don't really do anything fancy. Don't have any date nights or anything like that yet. But hopefully I can plan for that in the future. So yeah, these are my cash envelopes. And then if you guys are interested in getting a set, I'm going to actually be starting a shop where I will have some laminated envelopes for those of you who like to budget with cash. So the first one's going to be groceries. And right now this guy is actually empty because we used up all the funds in it. So this one's going to get 200, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, right? I think. Okay, just want to double check. And then that's groceries. The next one's going to be gas, and I do have $2 left over from this paycheck, or last paycheck. So we're going to add 60 to that, and I'm going to roll those over until the end of the month, and then whatever I have left over at the end of the month, I'm going to roll those into my sinking funds. So 20, 40, 62. Don't think I'm going to use all of that because I don't ever really fill up to 60 when I put gas in my car. The next one is going to be my vape fund. And this one does have a leftover of 20 in it, and this guy is gonna get another 60, so 20, 40, 60, and I have $80 to that vape fund. And then the last envelope is gonna be the household one, and I have $4 left over to that right now. This dollar is in gold. Okay, and then I'm gonna add 20, so 5, 10, 15, 20, and then we'll have $24 for the household. And then I do have this really super cute Steve Madden wallet that I bought at TJ Maxx for 15 bucks. And it's just got a zipper, and it has like sections where you can put your cards, cash, change holder, and then more cards, and then more cash if you wanted to. And then it has like a pen holder, which is kind of cool, but I don't really have a reason to carry a pen with me. But I don't typically carry these with me, and I'm going to be investing in a safe to you know, keep my money in. So sometimes I'll have the groceries, or I have my gas one. My gas one does stay in here for sure, and then depending on if I need to buy anything for the household, I'll get that. So I'm going to keep the cash and the gas one in there for now. All right, so that's this month's, geez, my brain is everywhere. I am recording this at night after work, so that's why it's a little bit dark with the lighting. But yeah, so that is going to be this paycheck's cash envelope stuffing. I will be uploading these every other week, and then at the end of every month, I'm going to be doing my sinking funds. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I thank you guys so much for joining me and watching me stuff my cash envelopes and kind of seeing where I have my budgets. And I'm really interested to know what you guys do and what kind of categories you have as well. Please comment below and let me know what you thought, and I would like to know more about what you guys have as far as your sinking funds go. I'm kind of curious as to what kind of categories people have, and like what you guys budget for that. Okay, so I will see you guys next time. Bye!